Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Soulkey and ByuN on Ruins of Seras. Yeah, this is two players who've had some nice success on my channel recently. Specifically, Soulkey was featured in a best of 5 versus Polt. If you didn't catch that, I'll link to game 1 in the top right here. You can watch the entire series and wonder who won. Alright, so this is from IEM Taipei. Then again, wrapped up just a couple of weeks ago here, IEM 10 specifically, and let's get right on into it. In the bottom right side of Ruins of Seras, we have the red Terran player. It is ByuN. And in the top right side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is everybody's favorite Zerg, Soulkey. Okay, I'm a liar. He's probably not everybody's favorite Zerg, but who is? Who is everybody's favorite Zerg, huh? Stefano, maybe? Life, maybe? Maybe TLO, some definite fan favorites, but I'm not sure we could come to a conclusion as to who the favorite player is. Hatch first, coming out from Soulkey, as we understand, as is tradition. As is tradition, I think a Reaper expand would make sense here for ByuN, because Reapers are great. Although on this map where he's not scouting, it definitely could just be Marines, so I'm going to take that back. I instead officially predict a reactor into Marines. For ByuN, Soulkey will be unmolested for the early part of this game, which he's probably happy about, getting the extractor going right into a spawning pool. Bit of a late pool, but once again, it's a big map. It's really hard to get units to the Zerg base fast enough to punish this kind of play. So Soulkey knows exactly what he's doing. This is a map that's very, very popular for a 2-base Nidus, Roach, Ravager, Queen all-in type play from Zerg players. They throw a Nidus Swarm here, and they just kind of go to town on the main base. I don't know why. I don't know why the only time I've seen that is on this map, in these positions especially. But it has been scouted out. Soulkey knows where his opponent is. I'm not sure if he brought that Overlord into detection range for ByuN. So ByuN, if he saw that Overlord, saw where it was coming from, knows exactly where the Zerg opponent is, but I'm not sure that he did. And you know what? It is a Reaper. ByuN, why you gotta make a fool out of me, man? It's just not nice. Where is that Reaper going? Rally point. Well, it got moved. Alright, so the Reaper is not going to find the Zerg base because he's heading for cross positions for reasons that I don't fully understand. Overlord just doing some nice scouting. Soulkey's positioning with this Overlord has been kind of fantastic. It's been very nice indeed. He's going to check to see that the command center is here. Now look, what we can see is that the vision range of the command center is not as far as the vision range of the Overlord. So let's see here. Can the Overlord be seen? Nope. See, Overlord was not spotted. Pulled out immediately did Soulkey. But no, why is he... Oh, he did get... ByuN might have seen that. ByuN might have seen that and knows now the Zerg player is north. But you know what? It's too late. Lings are out. Speed is about halfway done. The Zerg player is ready for any Reapers that come on out. Marine going to shoot down the Overlord. Yeah, ByuN saw it. ByuN is a master, man. He knows exactly what to do. Ling's taking the long way around, so the Reaper doesn't see them. They're going to try to deny this base. They might even be able to do it. Okay, so the Reaper moving on up. Queen's ready for that Reaper, though. Look at this. Queen stab. No. Good reaction time from ByuN, getting it the heck out of there. And here come the Lings. Oh my gosh, what does ByuN have? He has Hellions. Hellions are starting to pop up right on time. Is this... Yeah, I think that SCV is just going to die. Unfortunately for it. Might kill a Ling in the process. No, wait. SCV, are you going to live? Oh, SCV lives! SCV lives! Oh. What micro from ByuN. 300 APM for both these players. Over 300 right now. Just insane levels of play. Here comes the Reaper hopping up once again. Lings trying to kill. Speedlings should be able to take it down no problem, and they do. So it's 28 to 30 Harvesters. Soulkey is up in that cap, but not by very much. He needs to take a third is what he has to do. Ready, set, third. Bam! Ready to go. Overlord just poking on in. Again, he already knew about the reactor on that factory. He knows there are Hellions coming. The number of Hellions might be a question, though. I think you might want to see how long that reactor stays. But here comes a drop. A drop and a drop lord of Lings inside the main base while the Hellions are out to play. What? This is going to turn into some crazy aggression from both these guys. Here come 4 Hellions boosting on into the main base. Meanwhile, Lings dropping into the main base of ByuN. And here come the Hellions. Is there anything to defend against this? No, there is a Queen. Goodbye, drones. Don't line up. Don't line up. Oh my gosh, the lining up is too good. Oh man, Queen's trying to save it. Lings, meanwhile, actually going to town on these workers too. Coming in the front door. At the same time, there are only 2 Hellions here. They're getting taken down. SCV is forced to fight for their own lives. Hellions are roasting those guys on up. Picking up loading down. Only 2 of the original 4 Hellions are left there too. Action all over the map here. Can the Ling get another drone kill? Yes, does get an SCV kill, rather. Not a drone kill. Trying to stab away at that medevac. And yes, the Hellions are all cleaned up. The Lings are all cleaned up. Both players took some hits there, man. 14 drones died and 10 SCVs died. Ouch. Ouch. Bad news indeed. Look at that. 10 SCVs were killed. And continuing with the drop play is Soulkey. If at first you succeed, try again is his motto. Is there anything to defend? Again, I don't think there is. The Hellions and everybody are kind of on the low ground. Here they come. Moving up now because the Lings are ready to go. They're trying to kill weakened SCVs. The Hellions, though, great positioning. SCVs trying to keep them alive and doing a great job of it, but 2 SCVs still ended up dead. And this number of Hellions is just having a time with these Lings. How many Lings have died? 34 Lings have died, 5 Hellions, a Reaper, 4 Marines, 12 SCVs to 14 drones. Does he have Baneling hits, actually? What? Baneling hits from Soulkey. You're a crazy person. So did he kill any more workers there? 12 SCVs have been killed. I think maybe a couple more died, but not that many. So it is 42 to 35 Harvesters. Again, Soulkey macroing up like a boss in the face of all this aggression. Here comes another drop, another Hellion drop from ByuN. But 20 Lings are on the way. That should be enough to get us around on these 4 Hellions, no problem. Overlord scouts these out too. Good positioning by that Overlord. Queens, Lings, ready to go. Can they get that surround? Yes, but the pickup and the run. And the Queen's actually trying to take down that medevac first of all. That seems fairly important. Getting rid of the medevac is a good choice here. Lings trying to come in again on the creep. They are very fast, picking up, running again. Running again. Is ByuN. He's trying to make this thing work, but it's so hard. Lings are so much faster than medevacs are. They can kind of run around and defend their bases no matter where the medevacs decide to go. Overlord here, Drop Lord. Just being a threat. Just being a threat to ByuN. ByuN has not actually managed to take care of it, but losing a Hellion. Yes, losing a Hellion. The 3 do get picked up, though, greatly weakening these Lings. More and more Hellions out here. Is ByuN going mech or what? He has 10 Hellions and a Liberator and a couple Marines, but that's it. He's not going for upgrades for his Marines right now either, so I'm not sure what his plan is. There's the Spire. At least we know that there's a Spire for ByuN, or for Soulkey rather, and Speedlings trying to catch those Hellions out of position, but just getting roasted up despite their efforts to do good things here. Oh, Lings popping on in. Queens picking down one of those Hellions. The other 2 are retreating in shame. Losing to Lings is not a good feeling. I mean, it happens to everybody, but it's just like, I do extra damage versus light, and I'm fast. This shouldn't happen to me, but Lings are fast, so don't feel too bad about it, ByuN. Again, it happens to everyone. Melee attack level 1 just now finishing up for our friend Soulkey. Lings and Banelings are on this creep, though, and that's such a good composition against these Hellions. Baneling crashes, extra damage versus light. Not bad at all here. And 2 bases for ByuN. Hasn't really been able to take a third. Meanwhile, Soulkey's been on a third for quite a long time. Getting Pneumatized Carapace, actually. Speed for his Overlords. And did he take down that Overlord? He might have done it here. More Ling trying to get us around. They do catch 2 of the Hellions out, and they destroy them immediately. Still 3 on the way. They're retreating back to the safety of the creep. Good creep spread. And once again, are there more drops back here? Yep. Liberator taking more stuff out. Spore Crawler burrowing in. Liberator backing out before it actually can get a hit off. Overseer just checking things out here. And it is 49 to 64 workers. Soulkey playing this aggressively. Soulkey playing this well. ByuN also being assertive and aggressive. This is the best, man. This is the best of pro level stuff when both players are just going at it. And it looks like ByuN is transitioning now into more of a bio play. Getting +1/+1 for his bio units. Getting combat shield. I do not see stim on the way yet. But perhaps... Oh, did he already get stim? It looks like he might have already gotten stim. Where's my Marine? He does have stim. All right. Did not skip stim at all. Liberator again sets up. Has 5 kills. It is a corporal, but guess what? Here come them mutas. And the Liberator dies. Goodbye. Mutas are out. So it's a Mutaling Baneling play from Soulkey, but man, Hellbat Marine, so good against those Lings and Mutas, actually. This could be a problem. This could be a problem for Soulkey. Again, I'm extolling how well he's playing, but that's a great composition from ByuN right there. So trying to kill some creep tumors. Do these guys have speed yet? I don't think they do. No, those are not speed Banelings. Now getting speed. Centrifugal hooks on the way, but not there yet. Trying to take out individual Marines. Banelings trying to get hits on stuff. There we go. Some good crashes, actually. And what is going on? What was... there a Ling run by here? Something was there. Trying to kill some more of them, their workers. Forcing a cancel on the 4th base. Good positioning once again by Soulkey. Lings, Banelings, and Mutas. Widowmine shots do actually get off there. Get a couple hits. Muta's trying to kill this this group of Marines, but no, not going to happen. Trying to run away. Trying to stand inside this position, but they all end up dead. And Soulkey cleans it out, man. Absolutely cleans it out. What killed those workers, though? So, SAV's lost 19. 19 to 20 drones. It is officially 3 base to 3 base, though. ByuN's caught up in that economy. Soulkey trying to plan a 4th down here after losing this one. Or forced to cancel that one. And here comes ByuN. This 3 base Terran bio stuff. Really, really strong. How can Soulkey handle it? Is the question. It's going to be Banelings. It's going to be Lings. It's going to be Mutas here. Does he have centrifugal hooks yet? No. Almost there. Just about there. 75. Boom. Widowmine killing a single Ling. Not a big deal. Nothing to worry about. Getting taken down as well thanks to the help from the Overseer. And running over this way is ByuN. I'm not sure if he thinks there's a base here he can kill, but there's not. Actually, the 4th is going to be here for Soulkey. Kind of weird positioning, but it's going to be Baneling Rain. All right, so Baneling Rain for Soulkey. I wonder if that's what's been killing these workers. Got to pay more attention to that one. But the Overlord gets scouted by this medevac, and they scout each other. Actually, are the Lings going to come defend against this? It looks like some are splitting up to try to deal with it this way. Muta's flying on in. Meanwhile, big attack here with a lot of Marines. +1/+1 on those guys, and Marauders. Widowmine shots going off. This completely getting cleaned up by these Mutas. Just absolutely getting destroyed. Baneling crashes on stuff there, too. Oh, trying to get that Baneling Rain, but I think Missile Turret took it down. Soulkey's attention must have been elsewhere. So single Widowmine left to defend a potential 5th base for Soulkey. 69 to 56 Harvesters. Soulkey again looking okay. Really hasn't lost that much for all the aggression that ByuN has showed him so far. Poor Marine gets acid saliva to death. Actually, glaive wormed to death. Is that what that was? Glaive worm? Yeah. Glaive wormed to death. Widowmine here as well with 1 kill. Just making sure nobody wanders over on this way to discover the secret base. The secret hidden base here. A small engagement here. Marine versus Ling. Marine wins that one pretty handily. Again, thanks to the combat shield and the +1/+1. Soulkey now going for the infestation pit, getting +1 flyer carapace. Whoa! All the Lings in the world show up to take down that Marine. Bit of an overkill. Trying to poke on in his ByuN. Not being as aggressive with these units as I would expect from him. I think he really thinks he can just deny Soulkey's 4th or 5th while taking a 5th of his own. 1, 2, 3, 4th of his own, rather. And be in pretty good position. Nope, actually stemming forward, scanning, seeing no defense whatsoever. The Queen gets the heck out of there. This macro hatch, actually a bit of a buffer for these units. The drones are forced to retreat. They're running for their lives, losing the macro hatch. But here come the Lings. Widowmine shot does kill a bunch of those. Banelings crashing in here too. Are the Mutas close enough to actually take these guys out? Widowmine shots killing so many Lings and Banelings though. Boosh. Ah, dragging them right over there. 4 kills and 4 kills. Another attack coming up from ByuN. Really taking advantage of the ability that he has to pump out this many units. Lings are here. Mutas are here. Banelings are here though. Pick up and run. Yes, picking up and running pretty effectively. Boosting on into the main base. 2 here. The Mutas are trying to take this out, but that is a lot of Marines. A lot of Marines with +2, +2, +3 attack on the way. Banelings trying to crash on and catch them by surprise. And yo! Big old Baneling hits. Sneaky Baneling hits. All the medevacs get taken down to Soulkey. What a play. Marines are mad. They want revenge. They take out the macro hatchery. Lings are trying to take them down, but +2/+2 Marines are so strong. Indeed. Can the Mutas catch them this time? Can they catch them? More Marines, more Widowmines coming up. This is looking very much like a Heart of the Swarm game, but man, it's been a while and it's actually pretty fun. Widowmine shots. Oh, what? That Widowmine killed like 6 Banelings. 30 Banelings have died, and I'm pretty sure Banelings that intentionally self-destruct on enemies do not count in that unit's lost tab. So those have been 30 Banelings that were killed by Widowmines, by Marines. Ooh, medevac getting sniped down. Boost is about to wear off. It is definitely going to die. Finally taking that 5th here is Soulkey. A Thor mixed in as well for ByuN. But guess what? Ultra is on the way for Soulkey. Can he get them in time? Lings, Banelings, +3 carapace, as well as adrenal glands coming up here. Lings, Banelings crashing on top of that Thor for reasons unknown. I guess because the Thor was in the front. really difficult to control that way. That was the intent, though. The Thor was there actually to absorb shots from Banelings and allow the Marines to do the actual damage. Widowmine shots hitting on in, and the rest of the army comes in to clean those guys on up. Don't like to leave Widowmine sitting on creep like that. Accidentally crashing a Baneling onto that Widowmine. Not a good feeling. And no, Medevac manages to live. Thor count now 2. But Ultra's on the way. 3 Ultras on the way. Chitin is plating, being researched. ByuN getting +3 for his bio units. Infantry weapons level 3 just now finishing. Adrenal glands finishing for Soulkey too. Very, very useful for those lings. Increasing that attack speed by 40%. Baneling! What? Were there Baneling mines there? Hold up. Sorry guys, we're doing this real quick. Yes, there were. Look at that. Baneling mines. Engage. Oh, killing a group of Marines there. Not a good feeling at all. And the scan was just outside of the range of those Baneling mines. How frustrating for ByuN must that be? Banelings trying to roll in. Pretty darn good splits here from ByuN, however. Losing a bunch of Marines anyway, though. Couple Marauders hanging out. Does get taken down by a Baneling Marines. Running in, getting rid of an extractor. Small group of Marines. Going to take out this hatchery at the same time. But big, massive battle over on here. Thor's lancing fire into the air to get rid of those mutas. This base completely gone. 7 drones killed immediately. Forcing up this way here is ByuN 2. Lings, Banelings rolling, crashing on in. Forcing the army back, but can't really pin them down. The Ultras are now mixed in. These guys are tough. They are very strong. Chitin is plating, just about to finish. And is it going to get there? And it is. Ultra's right on top of the Thors. Banelings crashing into the Marines here too. Thor still alive. 3 kills on that Thor, dancing back. These guys very happy having taken down a hatchery, keeping Soulkey on that 4-base economy while the Terran player on 4 bases himself. But I think he's heading home. I think he's heading home, recognizing, oh crap, there are Ultras on the field. He's got ghosts on the way, but I don't think he has that many. No, that's his first ghost. So definitely into ghost production here. Ling's trying to get rid of these Marines, but not going to happen. Going to pick up, boost down, drop Marines one at a time, force Soulkey to lose Banelings on small groups of Marines, and actually forcing a cancel on that hatch, but everything gets cleaned up, including the Medevac, and Soulkey is left alone. So ByuN pulling back here at the 16-minute mark. Ground Carapace level 3 just about to finish. The Ultras are here, but guess what? The Ghosts are here too. Ghosts, with that steady targeting ability, are just so good against Ultras. Haven't seen them used in a while on my channel, but here's steady targeting. Let's see here. There it is. After carefully aiming for 1.43 seconds while not taking damage, the Ghost fires a sniper round, dealing 170 damage, ignoring armor. So Ultras have about 500 hit points. Nope, they have exactly 500 hit points. So it does take a few snipes to actually take them down. Snipes. Steady targets to take them out, but again, they can do it more than once, too. You'll see it actually costs 50 energy. They have 200 energy total, so 4 in the space of a few seconds is a lot of damage against them Ultras. So Soulkey able to take a 5th base again, but another command center, orbital command, flying on over for ByuN. Is that his? That's his natural, I think. Small group of mutas trying to kill some stuff. Not much really left here to destroy. And the Widowmines looking great. So here are the Ghosts. The question is, can the Ultras withstand it? Again, ignores all 8 armor, which is huge. Exactly what you want when dealing with Ultras, is a way to ignore that armor. Ultra here with 4 kills is a Predator, waiting for those Marines to come back, because Marines just have a really hard time taking down Ultras, even if they're fully upgraded. Widowmine shots! Wait, oh, friendly fire! Oh, might have dragged some friendly splash damage fire into those Ghosts. That would have been a play for the ages. For the ages by Soulkey, but no, did not end up happening. The Lings backed out instead, actually decided to keep their lives rather than attack here. So it's Soulkey 200 versus 171 supply for ByuN. Banelings, Infestors, Ultras, Mutas, regenerating that health using their tissue regeneration ability. Ultra, yeah, up to 6 kills now. No, small drops of Marines, not really ample DPS to deal with an Ultra that's really mad at you. So here he comes, flying on in is Soulkey. A lot of Ultras, a lot of Banelings. Some Fungals and some Baneling hits might be good here. Steady targeting. Oh, taking out 2 of the Ultras immediately. Another one too, another one, and Infestors. Oh, the range is so far. Is the range 15 on this? It might. Oh, man, another Ultra falls. Soulkey down to 189 total supply, replacing with Ultras. I'm just not sure that Ultras are the way to go here. I mean, it sounds a little counterintuitive, but maybe like just a full Baneling Ling attack Getting a full surround here, coming from all directions with mutas to clean up the medevacs might be what you need to deal with this, because these guys can take down Broodlords, they can take down Infestors, they can take down Ultras. They like big targets, but tiny little targets, they don't do so well against here. Another drop here with Marines. The Lings trying to clean this out, but it's not going to happen. That is not enough Lings to do this. Here comes ByuN heading on north, and Ultras actually forcing a kill here at this base, forcing a liftoff, killing every single SCV that is here, but he might lose this one too. Banelings getting some big hits there. Ultras as well. Snipes. Do we get the snipes on the Ultras? The answer is yes, absolutely. Running away, not a good look for Ultras. Getting out of range, though, if they can pull it off, is definitely Ultras versus Planetary Fortress. 2 Ultras versus a PF here. Meanwhile, another attack here. Ultras at the front lines. Snipes going down. Banelings trying to crash into everything that is here. There is so much bile. The Banelings killing a lot of stuff. Fungal growth here, too. Ultras finally managing to clean this on up. The Ultras do take down the Planetary Fortress. Is Soulkey going to win this game? After losing so many Ultralisks, he just might. Ladies and gentlemen, all that is left here is art, and that's it. I mean, that's it. I think ByuN's dead. Killing Widowmines here. It is 33 to 57 Harvesters. Soulkey has lost a lot of hatcheries, but still has income here, whereas ByuN, I think, is just long-distance mining. That's all that he has. He has some ghosts sitting up here on the top of the ramp, waiting for their deaths. And Soulkey going to move back on in. He has the army. He has the good composition. Again, the Ultras, so many died. We'll have to look at that one later. But, yeah, he's lost this base. He's lost this base. This base was forced again to lift off and run away. Soulkey, if he leaves ByuN alone long enough, this might be a problem for him. These Marines are still here, patrolling all over the place, though. Are the Lings trying to make sure that doesn't happen? Lings, mutas. So many SCVs dying. Here comes the snipe from the backside, though. And yes, taking down 2 of the Ultras immediately, but that's going to be it. The Ultras cleaving on through everything here. Snipe taking out a lot of these units. Fungal, and that's it. A GG from ByuN. ByuN has defeated. Soulkey is victorious, and ByuN has left the game. Oh, well, that, holy crap. That was one of the best TPZs I have ever seen. I mean, it was basically Wings of Liberty, right? Ling, Baneling, Muta into Ultra. ByuN was able to go for Marines, Marauders, Widowmines, Medevacs, some Thors mixed in there too. But the ability of the Ghost to come in and get rid of those Ultras was massive. Such a play. Ultras killed here. 13 Ultras died. I think most of those to snipe. 226 Marines, 14 Ghosts on the Terran side of things. 3 hatcheries died, but a Planetary Fortress and 2 orbital commands fell for ByuN in that game. And again, that was it. That was it in the end. So it really came down to this confrontation up here, where ByuN desperately was trying to kill this base of Soulkeys, but the Baneling hits were too good. The Ultra count was too high. Ling's Fungal Growth being landed on top of everything. Fungal does interrupt the steady targeting ability. So if you Fungal Ghost, they can't use it. They can't use steady targeting, which is a big, big boon. I think that might have come into play there for Soulkey in the end, but crushed this army. At the same time, sending Ultras down to force a kill there, taking this one out at the same time, and that was it. So incredible play by both of these players. Well done by Soulkey. And that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Seems like any other summer's evening. But tonight is special. No one knows why the creatures here are so special effects. After 17 years underground, just to prove her wrong.
Well, just get back to me when you have an answer.
That's wanted on the telephone.
You know better than to interrupt me. Say I'm busy and hang up.
All sorts of creatures now appear, including some really unexpected ones. They spend their days underground and only emerge at sunset.
About 3 days later, she was good and ready. So she put on about a half a pound of makeup, fixed it up with a veil, and set forth to see the mill in person.
I've waited 20 years for this call. Now the mill can wait until I'm good and ready.
At first, there are merely thousands, but soon more than 1 billion swarm all over the forest. The biggest emergence on the planet is underway. But as night falls, they're transformed. The hunted become hunters.
It was her time.